guys, Jeff here, and today I want to embark on a new journey. I showed recently that I have gotten a hold of some handcuffs, and seeing Crow Llama's video recently where he started through the Shacklemen Challenges made me think, why not? I know that this is not quite what they had in mind. And by they, I mean Stu, when he was talking about cuffs. He said you basically use whatever you have, but he seems to be talking mostly about chained instead of hinged. We're still going to make this work. So the challenge is bows down, keys, I think he called it up, in towards you, basically. And do that. Do a mundane task. For me, what really caught my attention was Crow Llama with the Rubik's Cube, of course, because y'all know I love my Rubik's Cubes. So this is my Megaminx. It is a smaller version of something else I already have. I'm not going to go too hard on it just because I don't want this to take forever. But let's see what we can do here. This is one of my newer Rubik's Cubes. It was one of them I got in my last purchase. Here, it was a purchase if it was a gift. But yeah, this one's definitely fun. I already had the Big Brother, the Megaminx, which is like this, but it has pieces around the middles there as well. So instead of just having 5, you have, I think, 10 plus the center, so I guess 11 on each face. So this one's definitely a lot quicker to do than the other. And then I also bought, just to really challenge myself, the next size up as well, which is a 5x5. That doesn't go there. Yeah, I need to do another video soon of my Rubik's Cube collection because it continues to grow, because let's be honest, we all like accumulating just as much as we like solving the puzzles. All right, so I need you to go there. For anybody who is intimidated by anything like this, one of the things I want to point out always is that these types of cubes, that they can look a little scary and intimidating, but the truth is, with a little bit of work, they really are just like doing a standard 3x3. So if you know how to do a 3x3, a lot of the moves that I'm doing here are actually very much the same. There's very little that is special as far as moves. In fact, with this one, I feel like there are no special moves. The only special moves that are involved are in the Bigger Brother. Alright, so I've got the one face done, one layer done, and I'm working now on the next to the top layer. Once I have that done, then I'll just have the top to do and to drop things in. Did not practice this ahead of time. It is an interesting one here because every once in a while I'm feeling a little bit of tug where I realize my wrists want to move a little bit further away from each other, but for the most part things are not too bad. Alright, so there we go. Now I just have to do, actually, everybody's in the right place. All I have to do is turn those. Nice. Love it when things come together in an unexpected way. This is the part that's always scary for people who don't really know Rubik's Cubes, because it feels like you just keep messing things up. But if you trust the process, it doesn't take too long before it all comes together, just like that. All right, and then to end the challenge, we just have to take the key and get ourselves out of here. Let's see. I think I want that. Luckily, I had a pencil right in here. It actually fits the key nice and snug. So as long as I can get it in the hole there, just get the right angle. That was not. Alright, let's see. Problem is I kept practicing this in my lap, so doing it on the desk where the camera can see it is definitely a little bit trickier. This part I practiced. I did not practice the cube in the cuffs, but I did make sure that I could successfully do this, because I am not alone at home right now. Everyone else is here. Everyone else is asleep at the time of recording. So they would probably not be too happy if I had to wake them up, but come on. I always forget. There we go. That way. So, mundane task, at least I consider it mundane, and then getting out of there using the keys. Stu, thanks for the challenge. This is a fun one. With that, check out the Shacklemen Cuff Club if you haven't already. See some of the crazy things that Stu and Coxie and Not Too Dead and all those other people are getting up to. I think this counts. I think I am now part of the Shacklemen Cuff Club. And yeah, with that, I'll talk to you all later.